Hi and welcome back. Have you ever gotten a windfall? Like someone just dashed you like maybe a 1 million naira, or you sold a piece of property and all of a sudden you have 10 million, 20 million naira in your account. Or something just happened and you just have money, like life-changing money in your hands. What do you do with it? But that's what I'm here to talk about today. If this is your first time in this channel, my name is Daisy and this is Growing Wealthy with Daisy, where I take you through my journey into building wealth so that you will learn from my mistakes and you won't have to repeat them. This issue of funds just coming into your hands, it's actually quite common, particularly now that there's a real estate boom. And that for those of us who were privileged to have land in communities that are fast becoming urban, we tend to become washed with cash when land just community land gets sold and then you get your portion of it. Like something happened in my family and a piece of property was actually sold, and the money that came in was, I won't call it life changing, but it's a kind of money that finally gives you options. So what do you do when you're in that kind of situation? I didn't have anybody to advise me. Not that I did not have people who had money and who knew what to do with money. But my experience has always been that most times people advise you based on what they know, not necessarily what is good for your situation. So I'm not going to tell you today about what to do with the money. That's a completely different ballgame. But I'm going to share with you what not to do when you have a windfall. The first thing you should never do when you have a windfall is tell people. Yeah, that's right. Do not broadcast it. Do not go and give testimony in church. Do not tell your friends, your family, your close relatives. Don't tell anybody. Why? Because everybody will have an opinion on what you should use your money for. And the voices of many waters will confuse you, to muddle your thinking process. And believe me, you will make horrible, horrible mistakes when you listen to everybody. And aside from that, we have this entitlement mentality in this side of the country where everybody feels your progress, your prosperity is our prosperity. So everybody wants a piece of the pie. So first thing you do when you have a windfall, do not tell a soul. Silence is your best friend. What next? Now that you've kept quiet and the money is just there breathing in your account, what do you do? The next thing to do, don't rush into any investment, don't rush into any purchase. Take that money, tie it somewhere for 91 days. My best bet is buy a treasury bill. Just go on your digital markets and download one of these apps from a reputable company. There are several reputable investment firms available. My all-time favorite is still AfriVest. AfriVest, the app is AfriVestor 2.0, still my all-time favorite. Now, they're not paying me anything. This is not paid advert. This is just based on my experience, okay? So pack your money for 91 days in a treasury bill. Buy a treasury bill. Read about it. Make a snap decision. Just pack the entire money in a treasury bill and let it sit for 91 days. Why the 91 days? It's not like you're going to make any serious money out of it for that 91 days, but it will give you breathing space. So now you know I have 10 million naira in my treasury bill. It is going to mature in 91 days. What do I do with the money? That 90 days period, you would use it to plan what you want your life to be like, what you want to use the money for. You use it to do research. Are you going to put your money into a savings bond? Are you going to put your money into a mutual fund? Are you going to start a business? Are you going to give it to someone to trade forex for you? Or you buy crypto? The 3 months breathing space helps you to plan so that you do not squander the money. And the fact that you have already tied it in a treasury bill prevents you from spending. You know the temptation now. You can all of a sudden afford to eat barbecue fish every evening. I mean, what's there? And before you know it, the 1 million becomes 900,000, becomes 800,000, and you begin to think, where did all my money go? So the first thing you do, silence. The second thing you do, pack your money somewhere for 90 days to give you time to plan. The third thing you should do is find a financial planner. Now, that financial planner may not be someone you see physically, but during the course of your research in the 90 days, you will run into how I put it, into some materials that will help you to plan for your future. For example, during my own 90 days hiatus, I discovered some personalities like the Ramsey and Financial Jennifer and a host of other people who talk about finances on YouTube. University of YouTube, the best place and the worst place to have information. So you have to be careful what information you pick. For everybody I listen to and I follow, I actually do my background research. I Google them, I go on their Instagram, I go on their LinkedIn pages. I just want to see, are these people reliable? Are they practicing what they preach? And if they are, how is it working out for them? So, of course, I binge watched a lot of Dave Ramsey. I binge watched a lot of Financial Jennifer and some other people. And I was able to now decide, okay, this is how I want my investment journey to be. And it was from these people I learned about the savings bond. I learned that from our Nigerian people on YouTube. Mutual funds, everything I know about mutual funds, I learned from the overseas people. And I was finally able to predict how the market is going to go in which direction and what to do based on my own peculiarities. So that breathing space is very important. So my mentors are not people I meet on a one-to-one basis and ask them, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But these are people I consume their materials, I read their books, I follow their programs, and I'm able to make smart decisions because I listen to smart advisors. And the last thing I will tell you is do not entrust your money to your friend or your spouse or somebody you met randomly to invest for you. That is the biggest mistake you're ever going to make because a fool and his money is soon parted. Your money will lose, and there's nothing you can do about it. Whatever those people know, if they cannot teach you to do it by yourself, my brother, my sister, don't bother giving money to them. I made that mistake because I actually gave, well, not all of the money, obviously, because I'd done my homework, I'd done my research. So I had my savings bond, I had my mutual funds, and there was a portion of it that I actually gave to some friends to do investments because they're good at business and the others. And none of them panned out very well. Now, these people had good intentions, okay? It's not like they deliberately scammed me or anything, but it is easy to talk. Working it is a completely different ballgame. Some people are personal producers, they can produce for themselves, but the minute outside funds get into the mix, they are unable to replicate what they would do for themselves. So, whatever they know, you can learn. Do not entrust your money, do not entrust your financial future to anybody. You must know the processes that your money is going to. And if you are investing in a friend's business, papers, documentation, because people are as fickle as the wind. They can be friendly today and they will change like the weather tomorrow. And you don't want your money to get missing in the mix. So these are the four things I would love for you to do if you stumble into wealth, if you stumble into a significant sum. Don't tell anybody. Pack your money for 90 days. Use that 90 days to do your research and do not entrust your financial future to anybody but yourself. Thank you for watching and please like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that when more videos like this drop, you'll be the first to know. It goes a long way to encourage me. And please keep dropping your comments, your DMs. Those are what encourage me to continue because being a small YouTuber, I won't call myself a YouTuber, but sharing my message through YouTube, it has been daunting. It's not as easy as people make it seem. So your encouragement goes a long way to helping me to continue to do this. And I'll see you in the next video.